Hey guys, lucky-star-shi-roku here, and firstly I would like to start by saying Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and are having a wonderful New Year's Day. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas day, spent lots of time with family, drank plenty if you drink. Spent lots of time with family. I hope you got lots of nice presents and stuff. I hope you got them lots of stuff. I hope you spent lots and lots of time together, because that's what Christmas is all about, really. I mean, yes, it's about the presents as well, but it's more about spending time with family, you know. So I hope you had whatever you were doing, however you spent Christmas. I hope you had a good time. Okay, now. This is basically the normal tradition on the channel. For those who don't know, for those who are new to the channel here and don't know, around about this time on, Christmas time and New Year's, basically on Christmas Day, I usually unbox my presents on camera and show you guys what I got, because it's a gaming channel and it'll give you guys an insight on potential upcoming Let's Plays in the future. Hang on, let me just quickly turn off my phone, because I think a timer's about to go off and I don't want that interrupting me. Hang on, just give me a sec. Power off. There we go. Where was I? Right. Yes. So, yeah, I unwrap all my presents on camera to show you guys what I got, because it'll give you guys a little look of what may be coming in the future on the channel, what may be doing Let's Plays of and all that kind of thing. But however, something went a bit wrong this year. Well, technically last year. I don't know, it's confusing. It's very confusing. Well, basically, towards the end of last year, in December time, I was having a few issues with my recording software. It's on my to-do list. It's on the things I need to do this year to try and get sorted. So I'm going to try and find a computer repairman to try and have him come here, or her to come here and have a look at my computer, see if there's anything they can do. Worst case scenario, they might need to take it back to the shop and I'll lose it for a few days. Then I think they'll bring it back. But obviously, in the meantime, it's not perfect, but I am recording this on my Alienware. Yeah, basically it's not perfect, but at least now with my Alienware, at least I can actually record, which is good. So it's not perfect, and it's about my 5th plan. This is plan E I'm on right now, and it's my last plan. Everything else failed. This is my absolute last resort move. So thank God it actually worked. But yeah, I'm going to have that looked at, and hopefully I'll have it fixed in the next month or so, hopefully. But yeah, in the meantime, I think I'll show you a bit of what I've got. Again, I did want to show it, and I did. It's a real shame the footage got corrupt, actually. I would release it, but it's unwatchable. It keeps skipping and all the issues. That was plan B, by the way. I was using that on plan B, and that didn't work. Neither did plan C or D, and now I'm on plan E, my last resort. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get that fixed soon. But in the meantime, let me show you what I got. First of all, honorable mentions. Basically, I just got this new jacket from my mum, which is quite nice. I got some socks as well, but I can't really wear them right now because my foot's a little bit in pain at the moment, so I can't use them at the moment. Hopefully that'll clear up soon. Another thing that I got, which you might be able to notice, is I got a new pop filter for my microphone. I got a new a proper mic thing, a proper foam thing to go over the, I can't remember what it's called, but I've got a proper foam thing to go over my microphone to stop out the pops. And I've also got a proper pop filter. I've been wanting these for ages, to be honest. I got a mic stand as well, but unfortunately the mic stand isn't what I was hoping for. It was one of those that you clamp to your desk, and that would not really work for me, since I like to have my microphone standing in the middle of a room. So when I'm recording on a console, I can just pop my microphone over like there, and I can have it like standing like right here, so I can look that way to the TV and record from there. So that mic stand wouldn't really work for me. So I've just got the pop filter and put it on my old mic stand. Now my old mic stand, it's not the best, since as you can see here my mic is very, very wobbly, so it's not ideal, but sometimes you gotta be resourceful to get everything working properly. You know, you gotta be resourceful, work with what you've got. Hopefully I'll get a mic stand which is actually what I want. Hopefully they actually do mic stands like what I want. Hopefully. But yeah, there is also one other present, but like in the honorable mentions, but I don't want to show it just yet because I know Flash watches my channel on occasion. Like, he's not a regular viewer on the channel, but he does watch it now and again. He does watch my content now and again, and I don't want him to watch this and then get spoiled for it. So I want it to be a surprise, so when me and him continue our sessions, our recording sessions, he will be legitimately surprised. He has no idea I've got this. So I want this to be a surprise for him. But don't worry. Once he knows about it, I will do a video on it, because it is quite exciting actually. And I'll actually talk about why I got this one, because I've already got one, but I've got a new one to replace it. Again, I don't want to say too much about it because it would spoil it for Flash if he does end up watching it, but don't worry. Once Flash knows, I'll do a video on it and I'll talk more about what it is and why I got it, specifically. But yes, now let's get on to the actual presents. So it is mostly all games, since this is a gaming channel. I got quite a few Switch games, a few PlayStation games, and one Xbox 360 game. Okay, so let's go for the Switch first, I guess, since why not? Alright, so for the Switch I got, hang on, let me put those together. Yeah, right. Oops, let me sort this out here. Oh god, oh, that's gonna fall, that's gonna fall. Alright, so I got The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I've heard a lot about. I've heard so many good things about this game, and I've been meaning to try it for myself. So I thought this could be interesting, since I've been meaning to get into Zelda myself anyway, and I do have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64 up there. Another game I am also wanting to get into, although I do want a N64 control, a third-party standard N64 controller before I go into that, really, because I don't like the standard N64 controller. You know, the one with the thumbstick in the middle. That just feels too weird. But I've been wanting to get into Zelda for a while, and I thought this could be a good jumping in point, to be honest. I'm hoping this is a good starting point. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Obviously, I will be playing it beforehand, because obviously, in case you guys don't know, I don't do blind Let's Plays. I like to know what I'm talking about. I like to have at least a decent amount of knowledge on what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. I like to play games, but I also like to be informative. I like to give history about the games and such. So I like to have at least a little idea of what I'm doing. But yeah, I got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Heard so much about that game. I wanted to get into it myself, so I thought, why not? Okay, next for the Switch, I have Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch. It did come out the PS4, but I want to get the Switch one because this is considered the definitive edition. Now, the only reason I know that's 11 is because someone told me. A lot of these games were suggested to me by someone I know. And all these games were a suggestion, and I thought to try them out because I've heard good things, and I'm always up for, I'm always up for suggestions for new games and such. And considering it's an RPG and a JRPG, and that's kind of my strong suit, I thought could be fun. I love a good RPG. But the only reason I know it's 11 is because someone told me about it. I can't read numerals for crap. Like, I know 1 to 3 and that's about it. That's why in my thumbnails you'll probably notice that I've put an actual English number over the numerals or near the numerals, just so it's easier for me to keep track of, really. But yeah, Dragon Quest 11, really looking forward to that. All these Let's Plays I'm looking forward to. Next up we have Luigi's Mansion 3, which I have the other two. I plan to do Let's Plays on all 3. I have Luigi's Mansion 1 on the GameCube. I have Luigi's Mansion 2, or Dark Moon as it's called in America for some reason, on the Nintendo 3DS. I don't have a 3DS capture card. I'm hoping to get one day, but worst case scenario, I might have to emulate it. Worst case, because I don't like emulating. I prefer doing it on the legit software. If I have a choice to not emulate it, and if that option is there, I will gladly take the legit option. I mean, I know emulation is, it is legal. It is legal. It's not like, I mean, as long as you've bought the game physically, you are fully in your rights to emulate the game if you want, if it's your only choice and such. So, but I do prefer actually playing it on the legit software, if it's in my power. But worst case scenario, I might have to emulate it. But I'm looking forward to that, and obviously now I have Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, so I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I can almost feel it. It's all gonna be fun. It's all gonna be fun. Okay, and I also have... This is a game that I originally had on the Xbox One, but then I sold all my games for the Xbox One and got them for other systems because I don't like the Xbox One, and I'm not liking the look of the new Xbox either, really. I mean, X Series, really? Microsoft, book your ideas up. You're terrible with names. Anyway, a game that I originally had for Xbox One, but then I sold them all, and I've now got them all back. And that game, the last game I had to get back, was Sonic Forces, and I got that on the Switch. The reason I got it on the Switch is because I had Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch, and I thought, might as well get both Sonic games on the Switch. Why not? And that'll probably be the case for any other upcoming Sonic games, if it's on the Switch, of course, because the reason I want to go with Switch is because, well, Sega and Nintendo, they're kind of in cahoots with each other, so I thought it would make sense. So, got Sonic Forces now. I know that it's not well received, but by the community, but I don't want to like critics. I mean, yes, I'll do research on it, and then I'll look into it myself to see if it's any good, to see if I feel like it's worth it. I'll give it a shot. I'll do a Let's Play on it. Obviously, I may do semi-blind, and if I'm not enjoying the Let's Play, then I'll just drop it. To be honest, if I'm ever doing a Let's Play and I find I'm not enjoying it, I'll just drop the Let's Play. It's just that simple. Okay, so that's Sonic Forces. And now, the next game I have the full collection now, by the way. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and obviously I like Marvel. I like the Avengers. I like Deadpool. I like Spider-Man. I like Iron Man. I like Hulk. Hulk's interesting. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's hilarious. That film, the whole MCU is absolutely brilliant, by the way. So I'm glad to have this. I've got the full collection, by the way. So definitely doing a Let's Play on these. Although I've played a little bit and they are quite tricky. So I think I'll actually do the Let's Plays on all the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I think I'll do it all on easy, just for the sake of the Let's Play and me having an easier time. Methinks. I'm so glad that Spider-Man's not the main focus on the cover, because in the other games, Spider-Man is like engulfing the whole cover, especially in the thumbnail. So I'm so glad that you can see more of the other characters, to be honest. So I got the Marvel Ultimate Alliance Black Order, which is only on for Switch, I understand. And the last thing I have for Nintendo Switch is... Now I have both the Steelbook and the standard copy. I have Pokemon Shield. Yes, I went for Shield version because I liked the look of the exclusives more than I liked the Sword exclusives. That's really what I look for. Like, when I get a new Pokemon game, I do all kind of research on basically, it's more or less the exclusives to that game and what exclusive Pokemon I like the look of more. And the lineup for Shield, I liked a lot more than the ones for Sword. I never really liked the lineup that was in it. There's a lot of there's a few things in there that I didn't really like the look of that much, so yeah. Plus, the Steelbook is nice. And let me show you, if I open the regular version, I've already emptied it out, there's nothing in there. See, the card is gone. But yeah, I'm fully using the Steelbook now. This is the second game I have a Steelbook for. I've also got a Steelbook for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and also on PS4 I have the Persona 5, a Steelbook for Persona 5. And when Royal comes out, I'll probably sell 5 and just get Royal with a Steelbook if I can, because the Steelbooks they're awesome. You know, when you've got a Steelbook, it's a lot more rewarding than having a standard copy, you know. So, yeah. Super happy to be having that. And that's it for the Switch. Okay, next I'll go with the PS4 because there's a few more games. Like, I've only got one Xbox one. But I have the new ukulele. Apparently this one did a lot better than the original, even though I still like the original ukulele. I'll be doing a let's play of both of them someday. But apparently it was better received than the original, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. All of these I'm looking forward to getting to. I mean, you know, what's the point of getting them? Excuse me. What's the point of getting them if you're not looking forward to them? You know, it's pointless. Don't get them for the sake of them. Get them if you want them, if you like them, if you like the look of it, if it looks interesting, then get it. Don't get things for the sake of getting it. That's my advice for the day. The other one I have is the Trails of Cold Steel 2. I already have Cold Steel 1. Now I'm just waiting on Cold Steel 3, and then I'm waiting for Cold Steel 4 End of Saga to come out in the West, because it's just recently came out in Japan and it's not been localized yet, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll be doing Let's Plays of all the Cold Steel games, by the way, and yes, in the thumbnails you will also notice that I will change, so just so it's easy for me and anyone who may have trouble with numerals, I'll put actual numbers on them, just so it's easier to read for anyone like that. But yep, Trails of Cold Steel 2, I'll probably just put a little 2 like just above the steel there, I think. But yep, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Now, I did originally have this game for PS2, but it was corrupt and it was broken. I kept getting the red screen of death, so I re-got the game. I got rid of it because it was a broken game beyond repair. The disc itself was bent, so I still need to try it, of course. I'm hoping this one works. I'm hoping it works. I haven't tried it yet, but it's hoping. But I've got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for PS2. So now assuming this works, I have the entire Harry Potter the entire Harry Potter PlayStation collection from Philosopher's Stone all the way to Deathly Hallows Part 2. So that's exciting. I love the Harry Potter series, and this series was the golden. From what I hear, apart from Shadow of the Colossus, these games were absolute gems for the PS2 era. The golden age, some might even call it. And that's all of the PlayStation games. One last one to take care of is... Now, you heard me say I've got Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now, I've always shown I've got Ultimate Alliance 2. I got that for my birthday. And now I've got Alliance 3. And now I've got Alliance 1. So I have the full Marvel Ultimate Alliance trilogy. No idea if they're planning to do a fourth one anytime soon, but I'll probably be doing that as well. Because I do like the Marvel. Now, I'm not super educated on Marvel. Like, I only have knowledge from the movies and the MCU. I don't really have the time to be getting into the comics. The only exception when I do get into the comics is if someone's done a version of it. Like if somebody's done an audio book of it, like a free audio book, then maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, I only have knowledge from the movies, to be honest. But yeah, it should be an exciting series nonetheless. And I think in terms of games, that's all I've got to say really. I've got the microphone stand, the games. That's out of everything I got. That's all I want to talk about. Yeah, I did also get a what's it called, a headband headphones. So that might help me sleep a bit better, I think, because I've just been using my Echo Dot to play music in the background to help me sleep. So hopefully that should help, because I have been having a few issues with insomnia lately. Been having trouble sleeping, so hopefully this should help with that. Hopefully. But anyway, that's all I want to do in this. That's all I want to talk about in this video, guys. I just want to do a video showing you what I got for Christmas, so you guys have something to look forward to in the near future. You have a better idea of what may be coming on the channel in the near future, hopefully. I hope. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video and are looking forward to any of those games in the future on the channel, then do feel free to leave a like on your way out. Don't forget to turn on the notification, click the bell, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, turn on all my notifications for the bell, turn on all the notifications so you don't miss a thing, because the YouTube algorithm likes to hide my videos now, and everyone's videos, so do make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter so you don't miss out on an upcoming video. Also, as well as the Let's Plays, I have over the next few weeks, I've got quite a bit to talk about in terms of update vlogs. I think I'll be talking a lot more about the reboot. Now I have a better idea of what exactly is going to change in the reboot. So I'll be doing a few videos on that and a few more changes. And then eventually I'll do a video, everything we know about the reboot. So that'll be coming very, very soon. Well, I say soon. I'm not sure how soon. But look out for that. Look out for that. If you want to know what's coming on in the reboot and don't want to be shocked, and don't want to be surprised when everything's all different, or how different it may be, do keep up, do try and catch that video, because that'll explain what exactly is going on. But that's all I want to say for now, so thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I wish you all had I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, had a nice time with your family, friends, Hope you got something nice for Christmas. If you do want to let me know what you guys got for Christmas, feel free to leave a comment in the description below. I would love to know what you've gotten. And also, Happy New Year!